Hello, I'm Dan Hawkins, Kansas House Majority Leader. Today I'm coming to you from my office here in Topeka. It's a cold day out there, but it's warm in here, so what a great day to do some videos. We are going to do a series of videos on some polling that we did on Medicaid expansion. Now I want to back up a little bit and bring my listeners up to speed. In 2015 is when we actually started hearing the Medicaid expansion debate. We didn't actually have hearings until 16 and 17, and then we skipped 18 actually, and then came back this year, and it was hot and heavy again. All of that time, the Medicaid advocates, the Medicaid expansion advocates, have said that 70%, up to 70% of the people in the state of Kansas support Medicaid expansion. I've always thought that was kind of strange, and especially when I read their polling and how they polled. And so I decided to commission a poll of Republican voters. And I really believe that when we did that and we asked questions that were very pertinent to Medicaid expansion, that poll number may change. And that's what you're going to see over these series of videos that we do on the polling. So let's just get started into the polling. We did the polling in October, so we just finished it. We're at the end of October right now, so it's very timely. So the first question of the poll was an amazing question. And the reason why we asked it is, as I went about my travels all over the state talking about Medicaid expansion, I would ask the question, do you know what Medicaid expansion is? And you get a lot of different answers. And so that's the reason why I thought this poll question would be very important. The question is, currently, Kansas Medicaid benefits financially and medically troubled Kansans, specifically children, pregnant mothers, the disabled, the elderly, and in total there's actually 13 populations that we cover currently. However, Medicaid expansion extends taxpayer-funded benefits to able-bodied adults. They're working age adults, whether or not they choose to work or not, they're working age adults. So the question is, knowing that, do you support or oppose Medicaid expansion to cover able-bodied working age adults? Now here's the interesting part. 76.5% of those respondents said they do not support Medicaid expansion for working age adults who may or may not work. Only 18.5% support it. That's a huge figure. And it's a far departure from what the Medicaid expansion folks have said is actually out there in the polling. So when you look at it, when Republican primary voters find out that Medicaid expansion benefits could be extended to able-bodied working age adults, whether they work or not, over 75% say no, they're not interested in that. And so you're going to see, as we continue doing successive videos, you're going to see exactly what Kansans think, Republican Kansans think about Medicaid expansion. Stay tuned, because the next one will hit another question and you'll really be interested in seeing what that is. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.